So, Lisa, I just finished doing 10 push-ups.
Yes. Oh, let's talk about that. The 3,000
push-up challenge for St. Jude,
for
right?
St. Jude. Mm-hmm.
For kids who have cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I've raised $1,320.
Yeah, that's great.
I've raised my goal to $1,500.
Okay.
And I haven't checked today, but I'm over probably with the 40 that I've done so far today.
Okay.
I'm probably over halfway done now.
Great job.
So please support. You can go to my page on Facebook, David Allen Reeves, and you can find where that is. And, $5, $10, whatever you can do is very helpful to supporting that. Thanks for bringing that up, Lisa. That was great. So I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm Layperson Lisa.
Welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show. Welcome back, everybody. We are on to Psalm 88. I'm still catching my breath, Lisa.
Oh, that's like me when I give a talk.
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, a song of the Korahites for the leader, according to Mahalath, for singing a maskil of Herman the Ezrahite. Lord, the God of my salvation, I call out by day. At night I cry aloud in your presence. Let my prayer come before you. Incline your ear to my cry. For my soul is filled with troubles. My life draws near to Sheol. I am reckoned with those who go down to the pit. I am like a warrior without strength. My couch is among the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave. You remember them no more. They are cut off from your influence. You plunge me into the bottom of the pit, into the darkness of the abyss. Your wrath lies heavy upon me. All your waves crash over me. Because of you, my acquaintances shun me. You make me loathsome to them. Caged in, I cannot escape. My eyes grow dim from trouble. All day I call on you. Lord, I stretch out my hands to you. Do you work wonders for the dead? Do the shades arise and praise you? Is your mercy proclaimed in the grave, your faithfulness among those who have perished? Are your marvels declared in the darkness, your righteous deeds in the land of oblivion? But I cry out to you, Lord. In the morning my prayer comes before you. Why do you reject my soul, Lord, and hide your face from me? I have been mortally afflicted since youth. I have borne your terrors, and I am made numb. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All days they surge round like a flood. From every side they encircle me. Because of you, friend, and neighbor shun me. My only friend is darkness.
So the notes on this, Lisa, thank you for reading that. It says, a lament in which the psalmist prays for rescue from the alienation of approaching death. And each of the three stanzas begins with a call to God and complains of the death that separates one from God. The tone is definitely persistently grim, right?
I think this is the one that we read when in the Holy Land when we're in the pit that Jesus was dropped in at Caiaphas' house. I think this is the psalm that we read.
Really?
I believe so.
Well, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So, Lisa, I wanted to bring up kind of one of the things that stood out to me in this one as well. So, for my soul is filled with troubles. And I wonder what Jesus' soul was like when he was lowered down into that pit.
Yeah, I would think probably fear, anguish, because he knew what was about to happen, and he was even praying Father, is there still a chance that this may not happen? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a lonely feeling, right?
Yeah, loneliness. That's a good. Yeah,
right.
I think that's a good summation.
And I think there's probably times in all of our lives where our soul is filled with troubles, right? With things that are going on in our lives or difficulties that we are having. And I think the thing is we can't allow those things to overtake us, right? Because the same God dwells within our soul, right? So he's present even in the troubles and the difficulties that we are having. The question is, do we know that? Do we realize that? Do we call on him?
Well, the psalmist is praying, let my prayer come before you. Right. So, the psalmist, even though he may be feeling trouble troubled in his heart and soul, but he's still crying out to God in prayer.
And that's what we have to do.
Right.
Right. We have to cry out to God in prayer.
Right.
And lean into him.
Right.
Because as we hear in the surrender song, he wants to lean into us. And so I think it's important, even in times of difficulty, for us to maintain a strong prayer life, to not get despondent or despair, and to just really lean into God even more.
Yes.
Well, I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm Layperson Lisa.
See you next time. Bye. And I wasn't on the right place to shut this off, Lisa.